I think the rest is history, because everybody here just loved him and cared for him and just laughed with him, and I'm very grateful for that. So without further ado, we're going to let Jack kind of tell you guys what he thought about things in general.
And here at last, I cannot see, I cannot be, I cannot chew, I cannot screw. My memory shrinks, my hearing stinks. No sense of smell, I look like hell. Yes, the golden years have come at last. The golden years can kiss my ass.
So Jack.
He found that poem somewhere, and it was in. Y'all may not know this, but the man kept notes on everything. I have planners going back since he retired, where he had a diary, and we're talking like the week on the 2 pages, so it's this much space, and he wrote really little. But anyway, he had asked for that poem, and I forget the occasion. I'm trying to remember when the sofa was there because it's somewhere else now. But anyway, my daughter got the video because we thought it was really funny because he had specifically asked for that. I have shared my Jack story. I'm going to ask my son to come up and share. What we'd like to do right now is just let's give everybody a chance to share and to celebrate Jack. And then if you've got a good Jack story, please feel free. We'll give you the microphone. Andy will bring it to you, and we're just going to share, and then we've got something special at the end.
Hi, my name is Will. I'm Jack's grandson. To you guys, he was Jack. To me, he was Bob. One of my favorite Pop stories was when I was little, maybe a little bit bigger than her. They had a house down by the river in Palatka. They would go there every weekend. When we would visit, he would take me fishing. We would do that. Most times we would go, I would ask to go fishing, mostly just to hang out with him, hang out with my dad. Didn't catch a lot of fish. Didn't necessarily understand the point of fishing, but it was fun to kind of sit on the dock and look out. And so one day we did catch a fish, and he showed me how to clean the fish right there on the dock, and that was the last time we really did fishing. A master of comedic timing. Another story is more recently we had Margot. This is Margot. And we're incredibly grateful that she got to meet Pop, that she got to spend as much quality time with her great-grandfather as she did. She really enjoyed him. Sometimes she can be a little fussy with people, but she was never fussy with him, and was always, we were just worried she was going to bruise his skin because she would just grab handfuls of it and just pull. So those are a couple of my Jack stories. I'm going to pass it on to whoever now.
Here, I'm going to give Andy the microphone. Does anybody want to share?
He was more fun, but he would look at me and then he would answer the question quicker than I could. But I liked him and I loved the toothpick. Thank you.
He loved to do crossword puzzles.
Yes, he did.
And he gave me oh so many. He had some left over and then left them for me to do. I appreciated it.
Good.
Yeah, it was this.
Anybody?
So Karen, I'll tell a Jack story for Karen.
Yeah.
Karen and Jack live on the same hall, and we would play Price is Right, and Jack was good at Price is Right.
Yeah.
And every time Jack won, he'd say, "Give that to my buddy Karen." And so they were really, really good buddies. You love Jack. Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you. Is anybody else?
He was quite smart, I thought.
Oh my.
I wish I had gone before Andy and Karen. I got tears in my eyes. Jack was a really special guy. We all really loved him. He was so much fun. He'd come across serious, but he would, when we played trivia sometimes, I do all sorts of crazy things, but he said, Steve, I'll come to you trivia as long as you don't sing. Because every once in a while I'll just break out in song. And he liked to bust my chops. He did. But he was just such a special guy. He was a part of us. He was involved, and he was really a part of us. And you couldn't help but, once you got to know him, you couldn't help but love him. And I just appreciate, we're so gonna miss him, and I so appreciate just being the honor. He was just a quality guy, just such a quality guy, and I so appreciate just being able to, I can say I was his friend, and I'm blessed by saying that, so.
I think we were all his friends.
We were for sure, yeah.
Can you hold it for me?
Yes. Well, hold on.
Can I?
It's okay.
So I just
It's okay.
point it?
Just look and you see people.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to see me.
It's an iPad, it just looks funny.
I just wanted to say something about him. I love Jack. Jack would save his desserts sometimes for me. And he'd come up and he'd give them to me, and it just meant the world to me. But he was such a character. I loved him, and we kind of bonded first with our crossword puzzles and Jumble. I think it's called Jumble in the paper. And he didn't get a paper at first, so I'd like copy it for him.
Thank you. That was my fault. I should have just had my paper delivered to him from the very beginning, because I would try to bring them to him. And anyway,
He appreciated that you did
I
that.
was really glad.
But I miss sharing with him. But I love
It's
Jack.
still going to be delivered here to whoever wants it. We'll talk, but it's my act of kindness to hear. Y'all just have my paper, please.
So Jack's in heaven now, and he's up there with his family, and he's having a ball. And I know we're the ones that are sad, but he's not sad.
No.
So that's what we have to remember. He is not sad.
He and his wife did genealogy for about 10 years. So let me just tell you something. The man knows so many people in heaven, people that he never met, and now he's getting to meet them. And my hope is he's finally figuring out where Nathan Stone was in South Carolina, because he hired a genealogist in South Carolina to try. He had traced, like it's a great-great-great-grandfather, Nathan Stone, and he had gotten to a roadblock, and he actually found a guy we found a guy in South Carolina, but we couldn't get past the roadblock. So I'm gonna bet you right now that he's already gotten through that roadblock. Anybody else? Otherwise, Andy?
He was quite, I just wanted to say, he was quite intelligent, because we have trivia classes, sessions in here, and he could always answer the questions just about every time.
Sharp as a tack.
He'd sit way over there in the corner where Flynn is, but he always had the answers. Yeah, very great guy.
Demery.
Like Steve said, we are all very lucky to get to consider Jack a friend. He is someone I would love to be more like every day. He was so accepting of everyone. I never heard him say anything judgmental about anyone ever. He was just a good human, and we're really gonna miss him.
Andy, you want to do the last video?
I will, yeah. I will say Jack cared about everybody. And, when you first see Jack, you're like, what's he thinking with his toothpick in his mouth?
Yeah.
But he had the biggest heart. And Demery reminded me of when our outing, we went on Wednesday, and one of our last outings with Jack, or not two, it was over the summer. We get on the bus, and I said, "Are we all here?" And Jack said, "Nope, we're missing Eunice." And he just cared, and he missed everybody. He loved everybody here. And I thought it was so sweet that he was like, no, we're family, and we're missing part of our family, and so Jack will always be part of our family, and yeah, we'll all miss him dearly.
Last,
Okay, give me one.
we have one more video.
It's a short one, if I can.
Oh, Nadia. You're brave.
Isn't that the waitress?
That's not Jack.
No, it's not even.
Oh, hold on.
Avchenko.
Oh, hold on.
You have to rewind it.
Sorry.
You have to rewind it as soon as you get the audio. That's okay.
My computer is slow. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. My husband's the techie one. Okay. Play. It keeps muting it.
Sorry. We'll go in just a second.
Hold on
Flynn?
1 second. Play.
Everybody.
We got a day for everything. My favorite was yesterday, which was banana split day. And I had a banana split, and that was the best meal of the whole day.
So, to celebrate with Jack, we're gonna have some banana splits.
Yay.
So, what do we need to do?
Anybody else?
Anybody else?
I don't. Did anybody else want
Anybody else want to have us say a
I
word?
gotta go get the ice cream.
Ice cream. You can play that again, Ann.